One time, someone close to me told me that I will be luckiest person if I run out of my fingers when I counted my trustful true friends. I realized this principle applied for other matters as well. I did not run out of my fingers, but I had some teachers who made a great impression on me to change the outlook of my life. Mr. Hiroshi Hiji was my Japanese teacher during my junior high school in a country town on the island of Kyushu, Japan. Our town was booming industrial town with the steel industry in full force then, but culturally, there were a lot more open spaces to be filled and desired. Mr. Hiji must have been a young, freshly graduate teacher then, even though all the teachers looked old to the noisy 12 and 13-year-olds. In one of his Japanese classes, we were reading a passage from a text which talked about our life in a metaphor of a tree. He emphasized that we should look and think about roots of the trees. Be a person with a deep and big root like some of our magnificent trees on earth. Some may not have great branches and leaves, but use all their energy to develop their roots where we cannot see. Another time, he would play Peter and the Wolf on a record player in a darkened room for us to listen to, so we could hear every sound of music very carefully to enjoy. I was dumbfounded what some simple instruments can do and how music can tell us a story to move our core. It was a lesson he taught us that we have many mediums and tools we can use for learning. In addition to books, I realized that anyone, including babies, objects, or animals, for that matter, every single thing on earth has lessons to teach me if I look and listen carefully. His last days were spent in a hospital where I visited him with a box of famous Okayama peaches. I knew he was dying. It was my last chance to thank him for all the lessons he taught me. It was a great comfort to hear after his death how much Mr. Hiji enjoyed the peaches I had left from his family via my own family.